So, as I'm really in my recording mood right now, I just decided to start the first episode. By the way, welcome to the first episode of Discord 101 tutorial series, right after I did the briefing, and I say let's get right into it. So, in this episode, we're going to focus on creating a server, creating text channels, and giving you a little explanation about what you should focus on your server and how you can design, I'd say, or how you can manage your server. So let's get by it in chronologically order, and we're going to add a server. So once you've clicked this button, which is right down, if you've already joined a server, a few servers, just scroll down until you find this green plus button. Just click it, and then you have the option to whether create a server, just create your own blank one, or start from templates, for example, for artist creators, clubs, local communities, study groups, and so on. Or you can join a server, but here you need an invitation link. Anyway, so we're going to create our own server from scratch, and for that we're just clicking create my own, and there we can type in, for example, let's name it tutorial server. And here's going to be the server name. You can also upload an icon for your server, but that's I'm going to do that afterwards, so that's not really important right now. So once you've created your servers, you should have two channels, one text channel and one voice channel, and two categories. Basically, when you've created the server, you should think about what is the server about, whether it's a server for my friends and me, whether it's a server for some management, for example, when you're having a project, whether it's a server for your study group when you're, for example, making homework, or when you're helping people with something, or is it just a community server, for example, like mine, link in the description. And once you've answered that question, you should go definitely after a concept. In this tutorial series, we're going to create an community server, but I'm going to explain what you can do on other servers. So then we should also start the question, what is important for a community server, which text channels. So if you're creating something else, you should ask yourself what text and voice channels are important for the certain topic I'm following. But for a community server, it's important as randomly people from all over the internet you know nothing about will join the server. Probably you need definitely some rules, otherwise they're just going to do whatever they want, and that's not good because it may harm other members in the community to communicate, and you don't really want this, I hope. Anyway, so that means you're needing a rule channel. So in this rule channel is going to be provided some information about the server, and primarily the rules which every member should follow and agree to. Then the second channel should be important is an announcement or a news/feed channel, where you post up informations about the community or what will come next, or just announce stuff related to the community probably. So this channel will be kept clear for everything related to that. Then we need, for example, a general chat, which we already have, where people can just talk about whatever they want. Then we should create maybe a media channel where people can share pictures, links to YouTube videos, and so on. Then maybe an off-topic channel where something is not about really the topic the community is regarding to. Then maybe, for example, a suggestions channel where people can suggest stuff for the servers and bring up new ideas and so on. And then maybe in the end a bot commands channel when we're adding a bot to the server, but that's for later. Voice channels, I generally go to delete voice channels because I personally think they're hard to moderate, but you can also create voice channels like music, streaming, like we have one here in general, just topic related. Anyway, I'd say let's make these plans true and create a new text channel. So to do that, we're clicking up on this banner and hit create channel, or alternatively, we're going to get to category if you already have one, like in the basic template or from the scratch. You have this plus button right here which says create channel, and you're going to be the same. The difference is, once you've created a channel over the general server, it will be not listed in any sort of category. Once you've created it in a category, it will be directly placed in the category. I mean, you can via drag and drop, you can replace or you can move these channels around, but anyway. So first, we're going to create our rules channel, which is pretty important. So we name it just rules, and it's going to be directly up here. Then we're going to create another text channel, which is called then announcements, and this is also going to be up here. And then maybe we can create a category which is named important, and we're going to move this over the text channel category, and we're going to move these both channels in here, so people have now an important category which they will know everything important is going to be listed in here. So we have a rules channel and our announcement channel. So in the text channels, we're going to create then our, like we planned, our media channel. Then we're going to create our off-topic channel, if I could type properly, right, like this. And then we're going to create our suggestions channel, right? So there we set it up a basic server. I'm going to delete the voice channels, and because I obviously don't need them, and I'm going to rename the category. I'm doing that by right-clicking it and going to hit edit category, and in here I'm going to rename it to chat area, so it sounds a bit more funny than just plain text channels. By the way, you can always edit channels by clicking on this edit button right here next to it, or making a right click to it and then going to edit channel. You can also invite people to your server by clicking up here and invites, and then you can set this invite to never expire. By the way, if you want to join the tutorial server, make sure to go ahead. Anyway, so stuff like server settings, which is going to be a whole new world. This is something we're going to focus on in another tutorial. For this one, it's enough that we've created our text channels, and I'd say I hope that helped you, and hope you could follow along. In the next video, we're going to focus on text channel permissions and some basic other stuff. So make sure to be prepared, and we see us next week. Bye.